In case you didn't know, there has been a warrant that was tried to be issued in DC, the place where they don't need a crime bill. And it was a warrant that was being issued by the oppressors, three oppressors, if I'm not mistaken, maybe more, I don't know, for animal cruelty, allegedly. And they went and knocked on the door. The person wouldn't come out. All of a sudden, they started blasting off. Three of them got hit. And now there's a big old to do down in DC, as it should be, because three of the oppressors were hit for no reason. And the man is a man, I'm assuming, is allegedly still locked up, barricaded in his house apartment. Okay. And they out here interviewing you coloreds, child. And I just could not be the only one to go and see this. So we're going to listen to Fox 5, where they were on the scene, child. They was on the scene.
Heard her interview just a few moments ago. Asia doesn't want to give her last name, completely understand, but we appreciate you speaking with us. You're kind of like the lone warrior here. Not many neighbors still out here.
Asia don't want to give out her name, but she gonna put her face on the daggone camera. Got it, sis.
Girl, good night. Pick a bed and go to sleep.
But we thank you for staying out here and speaking with us. Asia, just want to get your thoughts on, following up with you, what are your thoughts on now about what happened here today as we've learned more from the police chief?
Well, my thoughts are mainly with the children, as this is still an ongoing situation. My hope is that it will be resolved soon, being that the kids will have to be released from school. This is a very tight street when school is released, so I'm just hoping that they will be able to safely de-escalate this situation. I'm hoping no more officers will get shot, and I also
safely de-escalate this situation. Hope no more officers get shot. Girl, what? Child, okay, so to try to make this coherent, there's a school in this area, and she talking about, I hope it's all resolved by the time kids get out. Girl, first the hell of all, they not going to release them to all kids, even when it's time, if this mess is still going off. Secondly, that's the main thing that she concerned with. You don't care about this whole fluid situation that's going on right now. You don't care that someone has been SHOTing in this daggone neighborhood. You don't care that 3 officers were shot, and you don't care that there's a man who barricaded himself in who could do anything to anyone, not even just the oppressor, but anyone in the daggone building. You don't know who he got in there, if anyone. You don't know if he gonna come to the window and do anything, but that all doesn't matter. It's like this is really not happening. This is what I'm getting from this crazy person.
So hope that the suspect in this case doesn't end up dying from this situation.
She hopes that the suspect in this situation doesn't end up dying. So this is what I'm going to take from that. She's assuming, and I'll go ahead and go with her assessment, that the person is Black. And that even though that person just shot 3 police officers, if something should happen to them, I can hear the protest now. Just forget all this that has happened. We don't even know if any of the oppressors were Black. But you already know how this is working in these people's minds, y'all. People is half damn crazy. No free thinking whatsoever. Just go along with the narrative. Just go along with the narrative. It's like you see people living in a damn cult.
A lot of emotions. When we talked to you earlier, you spoke of the frustration, too, about seeing the closures of police presence that was happening here. You said there's a lot of gun violence, but you don't always see that same response to when citizens were shot. You still feel the same way?
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Anybody, if they could see, what is this truck here for? Like, what does this truck do? I never seen a truck like this when we've had shootings on this street. You can see that black truck down the street look like a SWAT truck. What is that truck here for? I don't.
Ma'am, because it's probably a SWAT truck, because there is a person barricaded that just shot 3 people. And yes, they were police officers. Do you see? Is it just me, y'all? Is it just me? What the hell is going on right now? This is a person who's going to definitely vote for Joe Biden, or else she ain't Black.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't Black.
Is everything about race? What happened to right and wrong? What happened to good and bad? What happened to treat people the way you want to be treated? Yes, there's going to be a presence here when 3 police officers are SHOT'd. But ma'am, you seem like you're of the Black Lives Matter type person. You seem like you're on the defund the police type of time. So what she's saying basically is when the ninjas is ninja-ing, The police don't come out with all this stuff. No, they're not going to, because y'all gonna continue to do the same stuff. You telling me that you think that they're supposed to bring all their assessments and the SWOT and everything else every 15 seconds that y'all out there ninjaing it up? Is that what you think? I thought you didn't want the oppressor. I thought you said defund the police. Trust me, y'all, this person is one who believes that, just listening to her. This is DC, and this is the same person who probably will carry on about daggone crime, but they trying to do a crime bill, and she will be someone who opposes it. I promise you, she'd be one to oppose it.
You know, I don't understand what
Girl, we know.
all of this is needed for. I understand that they want to get a handle on the situation, which is commendable for sure.
Clearly,
But
you don't.
I'm not going to say they're necessarily going overboard, but when you don't see this type of situation from other shootings, you wonder, why is this necessary? I mean,
Look at how conditioned she is. When you see all these other shootings, y'all, I ain't never been around one. Praise the Lord. I ain't never been around a shooting. Praise God in heaven. She's like, well, when other shootings happen, y'all, like she walking to daggone 7-11. Ooh, Lord, 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 help your people. Good luck, gentlemen. SYCBM, SYCBM.
thankfully, the officers didn't die.
Oh,
Thankfully, the officers, are going to hopefully make it and be okay in the hospital.
she don't care about them officers, child. She does not care. Trust me when I tell you, allegedly, 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 she don't give a damn about them. She care about the man that's barricaded in because she assumes he's black, because it's probably in a black area. And like I said, if something should happen to him and they take him out, now mind you, he is causing this chaos, which is keeping them kids that you allegedly care about in school because they're not going to release them. Probably pandemonium all throughout the daggone neighborhood. God knows what's going on with the people who live in the same building. And then because he's already taken action on 3 daggone people that we know of as of this interview, if something should happen to them, they're all going to come out talking about it wasn't his fault, it's not right, it's not fair, it was a mental issue, you should have brought in this person or that person, you didn't have to do this to him. Be careful, y'all.
So I'm just wondering what do we need all of this for?
And one more question for you, if you don't mind. There's a lot going on in the city right now with crime, with emergency bills, legislation going through, trying to do different things. You experience a lot in this neighborhood. What do you think is the solution? What do you want to see change, in your opinion?
I would like to see more youth programs.
Oh, the infamous more youth programs. Notice how no one says use birth control, stop having kids that you don't want, parenting your children, monitoring what they do, monitoring who they hang out with, making sure that maybe you should have a male figure in the home, a father, maybe get married, maybe nuclear families. Nope, nope, nope. A program, a program, a program, a program, a program, a program, a program. What the hell a program gonna do? Give you the opportunity and the ability to blame someone else because you don't take care of your own damn spawn. Y'all, this is like live. This happened live today, February the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. February the 14th, earlier today, around 10 a.m., this woman is out here giving this live interview, and the police, the journalists know exactly who to get on camera and say foolish things and just go along with it like what she's saying is normal. Y'all, I can't be a reporter. I can't do none of this. I can't. It's enough just sitting here watching this stuff replay on damn news.
And I would like to see the police build a better relationship with the community.
Ah, there it is. There it is. The police are the problem. They need to build a better community. Ma'am, when everything was defunded and there's not enough policemen, where were all of your brothers and your uncles and your cousins and your nephews and all of them to come and become policemen? Take over all those jobs that you defunded because all the police officers left, or even your nieces and your aunties as well, because everybody wants to be equal. Where are all the women who want to go and be police officers so that they can go ahead and be a part of their own neighborhood? They can police their own neighborhood. They can police and get to know everyone because they already know everyone. Why aren't you suggesting that? Why aren't your people doing that? Don't you love how people always complain about what it is that you have, but never offer any type of solutions that make any sense where you are a part of it? Not to tell anyone what to do, because you already know I'm going to tell you always is going to come through, but there's never any I'm going to do. I volunteer to. My part in this is going to be. It's never that. It's never that. After all that defunding, and now you see that it don't work, but instead of going ahead and admitting that, you know what, maybe we were wrong, we did the wrong thing, maybe we do need more policemen, as you complain about them being around, as you complain about them not coming on time, as you complain about what they do, as you complain about everything that happens, and then you offer no type of solution to help you with your problem at the end of the day, that you're talking about when you see all these other shootings and you don't even realize that that's a half damn crazy thing to come out of your damn mouth. Lord, Lord, Lord.
I don't, like I said before, I don't know the suspect situation here, but for him to shoot through the door, he didn't even want to converse with these people. I don't know if he knew why they were there, but that should be alarming. When a person doesn't even want to speak, you know, you don't know if they were going to, I don't know, lock you up, or maybe they were going to take your animals. I'm not sure. But I think we need to learn that speaking is how you solve problems.
Speaking is how you solve problems, and yet the person she's defending is the person that blasted off. Y'all. You hear her blaming the police here. All they were doing was trying to issue a warrant for animal cruelty. And this is what it's turned into. And she's still, this what divestors call mammies. And I would have to agree. If she ain't mammying for a man that she don't even know, just because, is that, what do y'all call it? What do the pros call it? Being on code? Is this being on code? This must be why I'm never on code, y'all, because I can't be on code with this foolishness, y'all. I can't do it. I need someone to tell me, is this being on code? Because it looks like and sounds like it's being on dumb. This makes no sense whatsoever. But this will be the person that complains that the police didn't show up in a timely manner when she calls, or somebody she know calls. But now that all they were doing is issuing a damn warrant, three police officers are injured, and he's still barricaded up, she still got sympathy for him. Y'all, you cannot make this mess up.
You're not going to solve any problem by just shooting somebody. So the problem is
but y'all, she ain't talking about the daggone person that did the shooting. Right now, as of when this interview was, the only person that did any shooting was the person that's now barricaded in. So she don't have a problem with that. It must have been a reason he didn't want to talk to the police. Maybe they was going to take away his animals.
He thinks that shooting somebody is going to solve a problem. But also the problem is, why doesn't he want to communicate with the police by talking? You know, why don't you think that you can talk to them and get the response that you both can agree on? I think that is the most definite definition of why we're always in the situations that we're in. People don't feel like they could communicate to the police.
Agent, thank you.
No, people feel like they don't owe any respect to the police. That's what it is. That's what it is. Or respect to anyone at the end of the daggone day. And y'all expect the police to always come to your rescue while you treat them like crap and ish, as we see through body cam. God knows what the hell it is that they see. Again, I'm not saying that there are no issues within the police, but at the end of the day, where are there not issues everywhere? Where? What sector of life is there not any issues anywhere? That this should be to this point, that this woman, in my opinion, is figuring out a way to defend a person who basically tried to take out 3 oppressors. It's insane what's going on right now. But, you can always just use race as the problem for every damn thing. I just want to know when someone is going to say that we're responsible for our own lives and what we do and how we act and how we treat people and where we choose to be in life, where we choose to go, who we choose to bring into our lives, how it is we raise our children, who it is we choose to have children with, whether we decide we're going to have a cohesive nuclear family or not, what wages you accept, what wages you're willing to take, what you freaking negotiate, where it is you choose to be in your life, all those things that people allegedly have control over, and yet for some reason enough coloring goes around acting like it's someone else's fault. That's it, that's all. Like this daggone video. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. I'll see you all in the next one.
We do not care